Hello, hello. Welcome back. New day, new topic. From now on Wednesdays, web development stuff / AI stuff. You know, the normal stuff. Average person stuff. So, yeah, today the plan is to finally put it to the end where embedded in the stream and the video is the chat from Twitch, while YouTube chat is just on YouTube. Because of that, there can be no conversation between the two. And I could say, hey, all the conversations are on Twitch or on YouTube or something. Or just, answer whoever it is on each side, but then half the time I'm just missing the other half of the conversation. At least, the viewer of Twitch is missing YouTube. Well, YouTube is not really missing Twitch. So, weird stuff. So I thought, how about we're gonna make our own overlay? Because right now I'm using some kind of random overlay for the chat on Twitch. Maybe we could make our own, because as far as I know, OBS just allows you to put any kind of website somewhere up there. So I figured, hey, maybe we can just start by making a very simple website that we can just, have it in our browser or whatever, and start figuring out how to get the chat from the live stream, from YouTube and from Twitch, and see what we can do with that. Because that will be fun to just display it and I don't have to worry too much. And going further, I guess we could add, all the follow or whatever event is happening to that single overlay. So I just have one overlay and maybe some other stuff. I don't know. We'll see we'll see what we'll come up with. Like the countdown for when I'll be back or something. Instead of me pulling up a terminal thing, I could just press it on the phone or whatever, and there's a 5-minute timer, and it shows something nice, pleasant, so people come over to see what is this guy streaming about. Suddenly we would have, something more interesting. So let's figure out how to do it. New browser space for WebDev. So the first thing I'll be looking for is, I already kind of looked for things like, what would that be? How to get the Twitch chat or how to get YouTube chat. And these are all weird ways, but the idea is that we could use JavaScript to just kind of get it and not worry about it too much, because it's very likely there are already libraries for that specific purpose, just so so that you can do that easily. So let's see. New tab, and let's say JavaScript YouTube chat. This thing number 1. Number 2. Number 3. 4, and let's go with one more. And 5, chatbot. That'll be fun to add a chatbot, yeah. Especially if it could be a chatbot that knows which chat to post to. That would be even more fun. Yeah, there's lots of possibilities for fun stuff. So let's start looking through. YouTube chat, published 2 years ago. Well, there's some weekly downloads. Okay, that's something. There are some collaborators. Let's go to the repo. You'll need to take full responsibility for your action. Okay. Yeah, install it and... Oh, require. What? Ew. Create instance of channel ID and live ID. Okay. Or specify live ID in the stream manually. Add events. Oh, so on at the start observing chat, at the end, whenever the chat is there, or whenever there's error. Okay, that's simple. Start it and bam, you got a loop. That's specifically Node.js. Does it work in a browser? Probably not. So we might have a situation where this doesn't work straight in the browser, so we would need to have a little server somewhere, and that's doing the thing. Doable, 100% doable. Oh, we have types, okay. Interesting. It's just from 2 years ago, and issues. Type error. It is still working in 2024. That's the package, and I can confirm still working. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, so people are happy it's still working. Cool, so we have one that could work. Let's see the second one. YouTube live chat. Node.js app to get chat messages from live streams. Okay, so this is a whole app. Node.js app to get chat messages from live streams on YouTube. To get live chat messages from live stream, blah, blah, blah. The ID argument calls the YouTube videos API for parameters, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so just start it, use it, and it just works. Okay, so this is like whole app. And do they use something for YouTube? Dependency, not node fetch, and that's it. Oh, that's interesting. And that's from 4 years ago. Holy moly. Nope. Too old. All picky. We're picky. And this is a gist. Okay, YouTube chat subscription JavaScript. Get every new message during live stream chat with DOM mutation observer. What? DOM mutation observer? Oh, so this is like... Huh? Tested in chat pop-up. URL to that pop-up. Okay, that's different. We don't want to attach to an existing website. No, thank you. We have another YouTube chat from FreeTube. That's the repo, way less downloads, archived. It's now read-only. No longer maintained. Merged into YouTube.js. We highly recommend switching to YouTube.js. Look at that. 11 hours ago. Okay. 3.2K. That sounds good. Okay. Oh. A full-featured wrap around the InnerTube API. InnerTube. What the hell is InnerTube? This API used by YouTube clients. It was created to simplify the deployment of new features and experience across their platform. Luan RT. So that's not official. This library manages all low-level communication with InnerTube, providing a simple and efficient way to interact with YouTube programmatically. To closely emulate an actual client, including parsing of API responses. Okay, so what are the features? Runs on Node.js, okay. Deno and modern browsers, okay. It requires runtime with the following features. You need fetch, okay, and even target. Don't know those. But probably browsers can do that, right? So, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Import InnerTube. Yep, create an InnerTube instance. You just, create and it can pass some options like language, location, account index. Sign in with cookies. Okay, visitor data, retrieve player, all that, client type, time zone. Browser users. To use YouTube.js in the browser, you must proxy request through your own server. Okay, we can see our simple reference implementation. Okay. Okay. Streaming YouTube.js supports streaming of videos in a browser by converting YouTube's streaming data into MPEG-manifest. The example below uses -js to play the video. Oh, so you can play the stream. Okay. Okay. Providing your own fetch implementation, caching. So, properties, session account, track, playlist, music studio, kids, okay. Methods, get info, blah, 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 history, training, subscriptions, channel. Get streaming data, what's that? Returns deciphered streaming data. Video info and track info. Okay, that doesn't say anything about chat. Where was the thing? Notifications. There are comments, but nothing about stream. Let's search for chat. No. Search chat for it here. Add chat item action. Live chat continuation. Parser. Okay, YouTube live chat.ts. Banner poll. And examples. Live chat index. Oh, there are examples. Live chat. Represents a live stream chat usage. Before fetching a live chat, you have to retrieve the target live stream's info. Okay, so get the info, and then live chat is... Okay. Okay, so we just provided a video ID. That's cool. And even emitter, start, stop, apply filter, blah, blah. Okay, so this has some promise too. Can you... There's send message. There you go. There could be opportunity for some kind of bot or something. Huh. Cool. You could make a Ben bot. It will be texting for me. So, okay, I like that so far. And then we have this, which we protected by... Hey, it's not protected. We have an article. Okay, making a chatbot. Sure, we'll keep it here. So you have 1, 2, 3. We have two options. This whole YouTube chat, which seems very simple, and this thing, which I guess would end up being simple as well, right? Because we have the index where we basically start the whole thing, create an instance of that. We search for we search for a live stream. Okay, one of those forever live stream. Get the info, get a live chat, and when it starts, we do hey. Welcome to live chat. Hint action. Add banner to live chat command. What the heck is that? Don't know. Hint actions and other stuff. Okay. And on error, on end, on chat update. Okay. This is simple. I don't know what banners for live chat commands are. And I guess we could also try to send a message. So that could be fun. Yeah. I might like this one. So let me also do a quick search for Twitch chat JavaScript. And I think we're going to use JavaScript, not TypeScript. We'll just try to use JSDoc for types, and this way maybe we're going to save some time and headaches on dealing with types, while still having some kind of type safety. So, Twitch chat JavaScript, Twitch.js, that's one thing. The one official docs, TMI.js, JavaScript package for Twitch chat, that's another one. Comfy.js. Comfiest Twitch chat library. Perfect. There'll be plenty more for Twitch, I'm sure. For games, how to get and listen real-time channels, event jam, blah, blah, blah. Twitch chatbots. Okay, okay. Twitch.js documentation, whatever that is. Twitch.js, wasn't that the first one? Yeah. Let's look at what we have. Twitch.js, okay. 340 stars, okay. 2 years ago, last update. Ouch. But it looks pretty. Okay. I don't think their Twitch stuff changed too much in 2 years, right? I think so. For compatible, low-level, minimally assertive architecture, supports nodes, supports browsers, supports TypeScript, connect to multiple channels, chat commands, rate limiter, everything. Okay. And planned features. Not sure about that. That's the next. And everything else is just random, the Panda bot. And lots of issues. Does not reject when hitting, rate limit, support, disconnects. But there are some comments and stuff, right? What about pull requests? Dependencies, that's from the bot. Yeah, that doesn't look great. Okay. Not the greatest, but let's see another one. TMI, JavaScript package for Twitch chat. Twitch deprecations, Twitch removes / chat commands other than me action through IRC connection. Okay. This removed a lot of functionality which affect TMI. Today will be rewritten completely to support making API calls directly. That was June 5th, 2023. Oh, we have June 5th, 2024. Look at that. Exactly a year ago. But I guess an option. Do they have like a release on GitHub? Let's see what's going on here. Last release was 2021. Holy moly. I guess that version 2.0 isn't coming anytime soon. Last comment was last year. Do we have like old version 2? 1 to version 2 old attempt. Version 2 work in progress 2 years ago. Nope. This looks kind of abandoned. This might be worse than the other one, so I'm gonna scratch that. No thank you. Comfy.js. Again, 2 years ago. Do people stop making libraries for that 2 years ago or something? Comfy Twitch chat module for coding cafe. Okay. Let's integrate with Twitch chat for your Twitch channel super easily. And just a few lines of code. Here's a quick 3-minute video on how to use it. I want to read it. So now you just add it. Require comfy. Require. What the hell is that? I hope it can be used in the normal, not the common.js. Who would write common.js 2 years ago? What the hell? That's like from 15 years ago. On command. Okay. So we can get which user, command, message, flags, extra. Get all that. And also you can use it on a browser. Okay. Response to commands. The same thing. Currently, the flags possible in on command are broadcaster, mod, founder, subscriber, VIP, highlighted, custom reward. So that's the thing. I don't know anything about Twitch chat. Like, I know people can write, and I guess you can have VIPs and subscribers. I guess they can get some privileges for something. Whatever founder is, mod would probably be able to cast some people down and remove messages or something, flag them. Broadcaster would be me. Highlight it. Maybe I can highlight a message or something. I don't know. Let's see what I can do with the stream. So that's the live stream, right? I can make it super large. And what I do, hello chat. Okay. Shows me. And it shows that I'm at the broadcaster. And I'm like bright red. Okay. All right. So that's one thing. What other thing can I do? There was mention of a slash or something. Oh, look at that. The whole menu. And whoa, that's a lot of options. Find the perfect raid. Let us help you find the perfect channel raid. And no raiding right now. I just started. Announce. Call attention to your message with highlight. So, announce and message. Voila. Okay, and it shows announcement. Okay. Oh, I like that. What else do we have? Announce blue with blue highlight, green highlight, orange, purple. We can ban somebody, unban. Clear chat history, okay. Emote only. Okay, restrict chat to emote only messages. That's interesting. I guess when people are misbehaving or something? I don't know. No idea. Emote only off. Followers. Duration. Restrict chat to followers based on their follow duration. Huh, interesting. Okay. Followers off. Turn off followers only mode. Go. Open the setup menu to create and manage a goal. Oh, that's where you can do it. So let's see. /goal. What happens? Enter. Whoa, okay. I think I was trying to get here at some point. Goal amount, goal alerts, customize progress bar, and that's it. And nothing here. You can't even choose a message or anything. That sucks. What else do we have? So I guess you can do a lot of chat. Add a marker stream, so I guess this is all the like mod stuff. Grant moderator status. Stop monitoring users' message. Huh, okay. Pin a message to you send into chat for the channel. Oh, okay. You can raid on cancel ongoing raid. What the hell? Send viewers to another channel when your stream ends. An unraid, cancel ongoing raid. I guess I could schedule a raid to happen and then just cancel it before it happens. Find someone to raid, starts restriction using messages. Okay. Restrict, yeah, the whole shield, shout out, highlight a channel for viewers to follow. Okay, so you can give some link to another channel. Limit how frequently users can send messages. Okay. Okay. Subscribers only. Temporarily ban a user from chat. Okay. Unique chat, all that stuff. Duplicate messages. Oh, okay. And display profiles, grant VIP status to user. Okay, so that's interesting, that VIP thing. Do we have somebody in chat who wants to become a VIP? Whatever that means. Just write a message and I'll make you a VIP. We'll see what happens. What else is out there? VIP stuff. Warn. Issue a warning to a user that they must acknowledge before chatting again in this channel. Okay. Okay. And then you can block a user for interacting with you on Twitch. Oh, so this first section was channel management. Then we have Twitch overall, like block, unblock, change your username color. Oh, so this is probably something that people can do for their own stuff. Oh, so I could change my color, right? Blue, green, etc. Can I do /color help? Okay, so I can give hex. That's awesome. Can I grab my brand color? Okay, while this is turning on, I can look for something else. What else is there? Color, help, me, express an action in the third person. Okay. And some VIPs and mods. All right, so I can see what's going on. Not a lot, but you know, something. Because we don't have any viewers in the chat to show up and say that they want to be a VIP. Oh well. Let me just check if I can get a color. I'll just copy color and slash color. And we're just gonna do that. I changed my color. I guess my color would change if I wasn't the broadcaster, I guess. Okay, so you can pin stuff here as well. Just not an announcement. Okay, makes sense. Cool. Cool beans. That works. Let me make that smaller and we'll get back to the normal stuff. So for Twitch, we have a few options, right? So it looks like we have options for each one of them, okay? Extra powder, room ID, all that stuff. Okay, let's just see if we have any issues. Tap error, unable to emulate, on sub, on gift sub. I would try this one, right? The code last time was 2 years ago, okay. And we have master and we have separate TypeScript, which was updated last year. And the Pandabot stuff. All right, and pull requests are from when? Bunch of the Pandabot and feature even sub. That was this year, and we actually get answers. Okay. Changes approved. Just not merged yet. Okay. At some point it's gonna get merged in, I guess. Hey, so we got, let's try this Config.js for Twitch and YouTube.js for YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna move those to up here. One and here. Okay, we got those two. I'm gonna, just in case, get the other ones, like coming to this and that there as well. But that's, sure, I'm just gonna advance all of them. Sure, why not? But now we actually need to start coding. So let's get to coding. So we'll try Vue.js. I have used Vue.js extensively. Had a little break with that, at least on larger scale, so maybe a little bit rusty, but I would like to use something that I'm used to. As most of the things that I'm using on this channel, on this whatever was streaming, is stuff that I don't know, like Nim language or Unreal Engine or whatever else I'm using. Usually it's just something I have no idea about. So I want to use that I'm comfortable with. So I want to introduce you to Quasar framework, okay? Just Quasar.dev. That's the framework I really enjoy. And I think that's something we could use for several projects, not only for the for this kind of overlay, but we could probably use it also for what would it be? I have an idea for some maybe like browser extension. I need to make one browser extension to help with few tasks, and the Quasar framework would allow you to do that. Let me give you like 5-minute overview of what Quasar is. So basically, Quasar framework is it uses Vue.js, and it's a framework around Vue.js. meta framework, whatever. I don't know. It's not like exactly like Nest.js or whatever is it. What is it? Nuxt for Vue.js or something. It's not exactly like that. It's a cross-platform Vue.js framework. The cross-platform is important here. So, do we have some? We have some, people saying things and lots of sponsors. But let's go to the docs, okay? To the components, because that's the really nice part. There's a lot of components. And I just like having building blocks for things. This is basically, another thing, Quasar framework is material design. So not everyone's cup of tea. I understand. I like material design. It's pleasant. It's easy to understand, okay? So let me show you a little bit about Vue components, what we have here. Because we have a lot. We have things like Ajax bar, I can trigger it, and there on the bottom of the website, it just keeps going, okay? So that's that. It's just built in to on your website, the whole thing, okay? You can still keep scrolling on your website, it'll be there. So that's the fun part. You have, support for avatars with different shapes, with, default letters and even overlapping ones to just have the component for everything there. Badges on them and whatnot. Separate badges to just have all those little things. Or maybe I'll zoom a little bit more. Banners. All those, dismiss or do this with some icons, no icons, even with pictures or whatever. Bars. And this is either for macOS style bar or for Windows style bar. And you can just put some stuff in there, no problem. So you can, have light and you can basically have a pop up with a bar or something, or dark or something. If you're making little app looking things, you can just have, all those buttons, literally file menu and whatever if you want. So why not? It's all there. Standard stuff like breadcrumbs, different ways to show them. Buttons are fun. Because buttons, you have all the basic colors, right? Nothing crazy here. You can have icons left, right, and whatnot, or like, the whole stacked view, round ones, completely square, all the styles here, aligned sizes, a lot of options, even just for padding. I don't remember there be padding, so that might be new. That's actually fun. What the hell are those? Ones with progress, okay? Different ways to display progress. Just built in. In the same, you just import button, and that's the same damn button. You don't have to have button with progress, button with icon on the left, button with the third thing. This is really nice. Also with progress, where there's an actual progress bar. Really nice, because it just allows you to show feedback so well. No ripple, yellow ripple, center ripple, all those, special things. You have button groups, so that you can display them as a nice little group, even with a drop down. Button drop down, there we go. All those things supported, custom buttons, whatever, icons. You can customize things to surprising extent. Of course, material design, you have a bunch of cards, and you can just do whatever you want, even with parallax for some reason. There's that. Carousel, chat message, which is fun, because you can just display a little chat if you want, okay? With avatars and everything, when it was there and stuff. So, why not? That's fun. Maybe we could actually do that for the thing. And on one side we'll have YouTube, on the other side we'll have Twitch, or just stagger them around or something. Yeah, that could be fun. Now when I think about it, that could be actually really fun. Yeah, why not? Huh. Yeah, that's cool. I like that idea. That could be fun with the chat messages. We have chips, standard stuff. We have circular progress. All that exists, including indeterminate state. Color pickers. Dialogues are pretty powerful. You can, you can build whatever you want, prompts and whatnot. There's a lot there. Even maximize ones for the whole page. Whatever you want. Dialogue in a dialogue. Why not? You can have that. Editor component, the stuff. Expansion items. What is accordion? Oh, yeah, this kind of stuff. Floating action button. So you've got that. I mean, it's just an example of it. It's right here in the bottom. You can have opening and whatnot. Then you have a bunch of form components like inputs. Another good thing is you have documentation of the component right here. With all the behavior, content properties, props, general, model, state, slots that are in. That's all the slots in the button for loading, for counter, for hint, for all those things. Events, methods, computer props, docs are absolutely amazing. And you have just so many examples. Select, file picker, form, field, radio, checkbox, toggle, button toggle, range. Yeah, range is fun. I like ranges. Time picker, date picker, all that. Icon is pretty powerful. You can use... there are several providers of various icons. Image is also pretty powerful because it tries to abstract, you can say it's that aspect ratio and other stuff. It's pretty good. Loading state for images and all that stuff. Infinite scroll, inner loading, knobs, linear progress bars, list and items are pretty powerful as well. We can do all this stuff. Markup table, which is just a simple view without any bells and whistles, just fast. Menus, observers for resizing or scrolling, pagination, parallax, pop-ups, pull to refresh even, ratings, scrolls, separators, skeletons, slide items, spaces, spinners, splitter. Oh yeah, that kind of splitter. Look at that. Steppers, tables are pretty powerful. Often you need a separate library for that, but nope, you have pretty good thing with loading state, for example. So, you can have loading state or whenever you change the page or whatever. Just so much. Uploader, video, tooltips. It's just amazing. And the key point of Quasar Framework is that if we'll go to options and helpers, where is it? Getting started, okay? Quick start. Create Quasar, you can use their CLI and stuff. Where is installation? How to use? Pick Quasar Framework, flavor. That's the part that I wanted to show you. So they have their own CLI, which is with Vite or Webpack. You can choose what you want. You could also use, just a link or just a Vite plugin or Vue CLI plugin, but the Quasar CLI is awesome. So you can embed it into whatever, do a bunch of stuff. But you can build single page application. It has straight up support for PWAs, for progressive web apps. Server-side rendering is also available, okay? Including PWA, client takeover, and all that stuff. It's not. Oh, with Quasar CLI, yeah, it's available. You can develop mobile apps because it can build straight into a mobile app. You can build desktop app with Electron, and I think also with Capacitor. Or something else was it for whatever. You can build browser extensions. You can have one code base and then each kind of extension, kind of build target, let's say you need Electron or something else, it has just a little bit of additional code, but you can just have the whole front end being reused, which is absolutely awesome. So yeah, tree shaking included, between build modes, integration, TypeScript support everywhere. It's just awesome. So let's go back and let's do the quick start. I'm gonna create a new project. But before that, we need to create a new repo. So github.com. Let's create a new repository. And do we create a new repository? Really? Maybe we can just use it in a streaming utils because we had that thing there. Yeah, well, let's do that. Let's screw the new repo. Let's find the streaming utils. Oh, we have streaming utils on the... What the hell is that music? Ew. Go away. Our streaming utils are probably on Linux, but I would like to develop this on Windows, so it's nice in one place. So let's see if I have that here. Yeah, I don't have it here, so let's clone a repo. We'll be on GitHub. Streaming utils, okay. Let's clone it and open it. Okay, so we're gonna start a new branch. Will be setup overlay. Okay. We're gonna push it straight up. There we go, it already exists there. Awesome. So now let's create a project. So I'll need to get a nice little terminal. There we go. So let's actually go to the D drive. I have repos there, yes, and streaming utils. So what do we have in streaming utils? We have countdown, okay. So let's make a new directory, or maybe not. We can probably, this will create it. So I want to use pnpm, okay. Oh, they support Bun as well. That's awesome. Experimental support, yeah. But let's use pnpm, and we're gonna do install the global CLI. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll add global Quasar CLI. Bam. Okay. And the setup will be surprisingly fast. That's the good part too. So then we're gonna create a project. pnpm create Quasar. pnpm create Quasar, and the creator is nice. It's actually nice. Okay. So what do we want? App with Quasar CLI. App extension for Quasar CLI. Yeah, you can build the whole thing, or just UI toolkit. We want the whole CLI, okay? Whole app. Project folder will be overlay, okay? I'll just call it overlay. The newest Quasar version 2 will focus on JavaScript. We don't want TypeScript. It's going to be a little bit easier. V2, V5. Okay, that's fun. We don't want Webpack. Let's go with V5. Package name, overlay, yes. Project product name must start with letter if building mobile apps. Will be, let's do it stream overlay. Okay, that'll be our product name. There's a description, a whatever, an overlay for Xconti streams. I can't spell. Okay, good enough. Author. And this is another good thing. It just gives you so many options during setup. It's just awesome. I want composition API with the script setup. There we go. And we can start. Do we want a CSS? syntax or indented syntax or whatever. Gosh, what was the difference? A CSS or just indent? Let me think. Because I think indented syntax would mean that we don't have the... Let's just go standard SCSS. Linting. I would like that. State management with Pina. Awesome. Axios. Yes, let's have Axios because we're probably doing a bunch of requests to stuff. And we don't really worry about internationalization. It'll be just on a stream, one language, all English. So let's just go with that. Okay. And we want prettier, standard, or Airbnb. I kind of liked standard usually, but now I think I don't like it. I don't know. Let's go with prettier, whatever. And yes, use pnpm to install dependencies, and we should be done in a second. And that will be all when it comes to setup. We'll be able to just start up the project and bam. Okay. There we go. To get started, let's go to overlay and sure, Quasar Dev. That's it. That's all that we will need, I believe. I'll do Quasar Dev. That one use pnpm, right? I'm confused. Okay, so let's just get the hell out of here. We don't need our terminal anymore. All I need to do is go to WebStorm. And in WebStorm, I'm going to open the project up and we're just going to do stuff on WebStorm. In the meantime, here we have 34 files included. We have our editor config all ready for, VS Code stuff, and get ignore everything set up for you. Yeah, VS Code extension and settings. And we have the whole project. If we go to a tree, we can see that we have source, we have assets, things that happen when the whole thing starts, and pages, router, everything's set up. Okay, so let's do create Quasar project. I'm gonna stage all of those. Okay, and nothing crazy here. Let's commit it, and at least we'll have that part saved. So we'll see if we'll have things to revert. Where's VS Code? Not VS Code. I mean the WebStorm. So let's open up the streaming utils overlay. Okay, this window, and let's put it here. Let me see if I can increase because I can increase font size here, but can I like zoom in the whole thing? Appearance, zoom, 150. Holy moly, that's large, but I guess that's what I need to live with for the stream. Ouch. Okay. Let me disable the copilot. Okay. Disable completions. I guess that's disabled. Okay. Because I want to get the different plugin that I'm trying out. Plugins. We already have something that needs an update. JetBrains Assistant. I don't want that. Are the updates? Which one needs an update? Why can't I see which ones are to be updated? Oh, just get GitHub Copilot. Oh, sure, go and update yourself. I'll be looking for Super Maven. Okay, because I found it being a little bit better than Copilot. I really like it because you can just do stuff in between. Okay, installed. Sure, apply. We'll do okay. We need to restart, unfortunately. That's one thing where VS Code is a little bit better. You don't need to restart between things. Okay. You go away. And where do we have our Super Maven? Come on. Not anywhere here. Options? Tools or something? Or did it fail to install or something? Ay, because for some reason with the newer version, things weren't updated yet. Not a Git. Super Maven. Look at that. Why not? I don't understand. So it might be just not compatible with the version I have. That would suck. It shows as if it was installed. Super Maven. It's installed. Okay. So Super Maven. The notification will appear with a button saying activate. Start using Super Maven. Well, there was no notification so far, so that kind of sucks. Where was the notification thing? Because I think there's notifications. Plugin updates, whatever. I don't know. We're not getting notification. It sucks. Huh. So let's do one more restart. Yeah, that's all good. I'm gonna close it. I'm actually gonna get the JetBrains toolbox to see if we have any updates because I don't know what the hell's going on. But in the meantime, we can see. We can just start the. We'll just open it up in Visual Studio for a second. We don't want that. We want to open a folder. I'm just gonna pick the thing that we made. Overlay. Okay, that's the folder. So that this is our thing. We have our README, okay, where we have things for yarn or npm or whatever. So Quasar dev. Let's look our package JSON. What do we have here? Our name and everything is here. That's fine. Scripts. We have lint, format, test, dev, build. Okay. So my question is, because I'm using pnpm, how do I run things? Because I installed things globally, right? pnpm. Let's go back. pnpm versus npm. Okay, nothing here. Do we have something like global? Advanced removing the globally removing. Because I would like to know how do I run things. Because when I run commands, I don't know what's executing them. Unless it just doesn't matter. Maybe somebody knows. Let's ask ChatGPT quickly. My trusty stream companion. ChatGPT.com. Let's get rid of all those old things. Okay. Sure, there's a button to delete them all, but whatever. Not too much. Okay, so new chat. I just installed globally a package through pnpm. okay? How can I run a command that I would normally run using npm? So it'll be Quasar dev, okay? So let me just paste in what we installed through Quasar, just so that I know that I did that. Okay. Wait, this is here. How can I run a command that uses that global package? Probably it doesn't use the global package. That's probably it, right? If using npm, I would call this, okay? And I have both npm and pnpm installed. pnpm Quasar dev. Oh, just like that. Okay, that makes sense. And here I probably don't care because I already have it all initialized, so I could just do Quasar dev, right? Quasar dev. Will that be it? Okay. Oh, it already opened a browser for me. So let me just open it here in this browser. And we should have it running, the project we just set up. Okay. Very bright and white. But the default project that comes in with a little jar, okay, with some links to the documentation and whatnot, a little logo here, and even prints out the version of Quasar, which this is like dynamically pulled, and that's it. So the way this is structured, as you know, by default in Quasar, is that you have a layout, and that layout has this kind of I know, queue layout or whatever they call it, component, and that component, in that component you can specify a header, okay? So automatically build that header for you, or whatever, make room for it. If it has a drawer, then it's gonna make room for, you know, make a slot for that drawer. Then details like, is that header over this or under, or like here it's on the side, it maybe it should be over it. You have the same thing for a footer, for on the right, and the thing here in the middle is a page. So let me show you that in the code. In the meantime, where's the toolbox for JetBrains? WebStorm has an update, so I'm gonna update WebStorm in the background. Okay, so what does it look? What does it look in code? So we can go into source. In our app view, we have absolutely nothing. Oh gosh, I need to install Vue. Okay. Done. That was quick. So we have our template. We just provide a router view. This will be whatever our router said. And, you know, nothing here. So what happens here is in our router, we have routes defined. Right now we have just default route, and we call the component is main layout, and the child of that layout, so because this is, you know, like the main component, the layout, and child will be basically the what do you call it, the page itself. And you can have several ones depending on what is appended here, whatever. You can do fun stuff, you know, the normal Vue.js stuff. It calls an index page. So if we go to index page, we go to pages, index page, okay? It's that simple. We just have a Q page, which is, again, a Quasar component. Everything that starts with Q dash is Quasar component. And it contains the image, the Quasar logo. So this here is the page. Everything else is that main layout. So we can go to layouts, main layout. Here we have a little bit more code, okay? So you have that whole queue layout thing from here to all the way down here. The whole template is basically the queue layout. And this is the specifier that tells how things are arranged. There's a generator for that. We have a header on top with, things like the toolbar, which has the button that, switches the left drawer. We have the title. We have the version that takes the version for the Q object. That's like a quasar reference. On the left side, we have that drawer when it should be displayed and stuff. And that has a list of all those links and stuff. And we have the page container, which just gets a router view, and that's it. That's the page. And this basically, what it means here is that we have this layout here, right? What this whole page thing allows us to do is that if I will go to that page, okay, index page, and I know I would just grab that image and shove it a few more times. What the hell? Go away. Let's see. Will they be next to each other? Yes, they're next to each other. So let's copy them a few more times, okay? Just something ugly, but for demonstration will be enough. Go back here and look at that. When I'm scrolling only the contents of the page. I'm not scrolling anything else. Everything else stays normal. So it instantly just makes itself into an app, I would say. So that's the nice thing. So for our chat thing, I thought that maybe we could just straight up make a drawer. Like here, we just shove chat in a drawer, keep the rest empty, and this would be a starting point, right? Maybe. So let's get back to our code. I'm gonna get rid of all those copies. Leave the quasar stuff in the center for now, no problem. Let's see how the WebStorm is doing. Because I'd prefer to use WebStorm. Do we have SuperMaven? Yes, Copilot is active. Please disable to avoid conflicts. Okay. So Copilot, log out, try to log out from Copilot. There we go. And we do SuperMaven. Sure. Where's sign in? I guess that will show up at some point. Let's get rid of our README. Let's actually go here to VS Code and stop the server in the VS Code. I don't want that. I want to use WebStorm. Oh, it looks so much more inviting. Okay, so what I wanted to check is how our components are being set up and on like different parts of the project are set up. So in Quasar project, we have a boot directory, boot. This is like a directory where things are being, things that happen on startup before the Vue.js itself is gonna get started up. So in this case, we have just Axios.js. So this is, importing like a Quasar wrapper and the Axios. And here basically what it does is like a setup where it creates, an object that you can always access via, I guess, _ Axios to get whole Axios or API to get access to your API. So not sure if we're going to use it, but this is, if you're making an app that specifically has one API that it calls to, you just put in your proper address here and that's it. So that's fun. We'll see if we're going to use it. I don't know yet. Possibly. Then we have components. Yeah, a bunch of components. This is just an example of some link and that's it. CSS. And we have Quasar variables, which is we can define the colors, okay? And then override a bunch of other stuff. We have app as CSS. This is where we can put all our like global extra styles. Layouts, we saw that. Pages, we saw that. We also have the error page, okay? so we can specify that as well. We have the router. The index for the router is basically the thing that, here we are exporting whole like route, whatever. We basically create a router here, and the way history works, we load all the routes from the routes here. And yeah, we just do that. That's it. Nothing crazy going on here. We're not gonna use it here anyway. And then we have stores. So we have index, which is basically creating like the main store for Pinia. And this function below can be async as well, either async await or return a promise which resolves with the store instance. Yep, it's nice and flexible. So this is, I guess, like generic store for Pinia. I don't know. And then we have an example store, which is just an example of a different store. And that's how I like to use them, where I have, a specific state stores for specific parts of the application, where I can just do use counter store and will just return an instance of that. And this way, various components can share the same instance and just deal with the store. So I just like doing that instead of having, I know we can, this one random thing. I don't know. I don't like it. Unless this is a Quasar wrapper for the main store and you can just do $sign store or something like that. Possibly. Never used it. It just exists. So that's that. So everything looks like it's set up properly. So I'm happy with that. So let's think how we can approach those libraries. The question number one is, do we need an actual server? So let's revisit those two libraries that we want to use. Config.js. Do we need a server? Here's a quick 3-minute video on how to use it. So what do we have here? Install config.js, respond to commands on your channel. Okay. So this is more of a, I guess, Hey, let's try it. Why not? Let's do pnpm add config.js, okay? pnpm config.js. npm add config.js. Yeah, let's see if that works. Okay, we've got that. And then we have respond to exclamation commands your channel. So we import it on command. Okay, on command, we do this and that. And it my Twitch channel. How does it log in? How does it get this stuff? I don't understand. Do we have some on chat? We have all that. Reading chat messages. How do you authenticate with it? Oh, only for sending chat messages? You need to get an auth on command, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and in it, you can provide a Twitch user, an OAuth, and all that stuff. Okay, I see. So let's just grab that. Then we have like one for reading messages or something on chat. There we go. Let's just put it aside. And we'll see if we can just write code and call it a day. So where could we do it? We get component. Let's copy this component. We'll call it chat. Okay. Okay. So a queue item, all that stuff. I don't know yet what we're gonna do with that, but we have this here. And we have props defined here. Okay, we actually don't care about props right now, so let's just get rid of those. And we're gonna call it chat. Huh? Should always be a multi-word. Oh, okay, that's the linting. Chat. Let's call it for Twitch chat for now, okay? We'll just do gigantic thing that here be chat, okay? We can actually go to our page. Another nice thing is that you don't need to import the components. They just work. So wait, not the page, the layout. Where is it? Main layout. Okay. In the main layout, in the drawer, on the left drawer, what we're gonna do, instead of having a list, we're just gonna do chat. Or is it chat, or what did we call it? Twitch chat. There we go. Okay. Save. And do we have it running? That wasn't here. So let's go to package.json and run the Quasar dev. Okay. So we can go here and go to our app here, and there's here be chat in our thingy. So we can stay on that view and keep working. I'll add exclamation mark, save. It's instant. It's absolutely lovely. Okay, so with that Twitch chat, we needed to do things here. You go away. You go away. I want the comfy.js thing. So let's do import. And we'll just gonna do, what was it called? The whole thing. Import comfy.js from comfy.js, okay? Yeah, okay, that was the first thing. So next we're gonna do on chat, right? So let's do comfy.js dot say init announce delete message on chat. Look at that. There's on chat. And on chat is, we don't know what that is, but they say equals, and we do user message flags self and extra. That's all that we're getting from there, all right? So normally was if it's a flags if it's a broadcaster, and command is test, say since last test or whatever. What we're gonna do is just print it all out, okay? Console log, and we're just gonna do can I combine it all? Let's do like one object, okay? User this, that, and that. We're just gonna log it on every message. And then I recall there's comfy.js.init or something like this. IN. Not really. Where is it? Should be, oh, capital I. What the hell? Init? Huh. And what can we give it? Username. Okay. So the username will be, in this case, xcontitech. Okay. The other stuff will be password, seriously? Channels, and is debug. So let's just give it that name, okay? Do we do semicolons here? I guess not. Hey, that should be enough, right? And this will be printing to console log, so we could just this overlay here is still fine when refresh, so no errors. Okay. Let's do F12 and go to our console to see if we're gonna be getting anything. Gosh, this is really smushed here. So I'm gonna go to Twitch chat and do just a test. Enter. We already got a chat here. Okay, this is so nice. Just a test. There we go. Can I just copy all that? Will that just show up? Oh, I'm missing the nice double click thing. Let's just double click here and go away. Everything go away. Nope. It doesn't show everything nicely. I just want to copy the whole thing. Copy object. Oh, there we go. So let's view it. So we got the user that texted, right? The message, just a test. Okay, flags. So we just get true or false for every single one. I'm not a mod, I'm not a founder, not a subscriber, not VIP, not highlighted, and not custom reward. Okay, that's cool. Then we've got self, which is false. I guess if I would log in, it'll be marked as self, as it's me, maybe. An extra, ID, which room, message type, user ID, display name, all that stuff. User badges. Oh, so users can have different badges. Interesting. And user state. Badge info, nothing. Badges that. Client, nonce, display name, emotes, all this stuff. Oh, lots of stuff. I guess that's something we could over time build a little bit more into. So hey, that's fun. Yeah. Hey, gosh, this was so simple. So let's try to start displaying it. Why not? For now, we'll just display them forever as they keep coming. And later we're gonna do maybe something more fun where, you know, we're gonna make them disappear after a time or something. So let's look at our Quasar docs and go to components. I want this whole like message or something. Where is it? Chat message. There we go. So we have an idea of those messages here. So here I could just view source and it shows you the code for that. In this case, we just have a template with some div. Inside of that, another div. And so let's copy that. Okay. Now let's see what happens when we're gonna paste it. Save. And can I just take it out into a separate website? Yes, I can. Oh, that's so good. And you go away. Okay, so this is what we have here. 1 and 2nd. So we just have some road, justify center, style with 100%. It covers the whole thingy. Okay. And we have one message and the other message. And if I remove sent, it goes to the left. When I paste it back to the right, the same thing here, right? Okay, that's really nice. Okay. I can dig that. So let's see what we can do more. We can add names. Okay. And by name, we just do name. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, so we have names. Let's continue. You can add avatars and stamps when it was. So we could display also time where the message appeared. Okay, this is okay. I already getting so excited. Let's ignore those, although labels we could later use maybe for announcements or something. And customizations to put the background colors, that would be great for knowing from which, if it's from Twitch or if it's from YouTube. Okay. And then the size. Let's ignore this. Wait, what? Size. Oh, okay. Let's ignore the size. Let's just copy this as a template because this is gonna be just right for us. Okay, so we go to preview here. We're gonna paste it in here and see. Yes, it just works. Oh, this is so exciting. Because now I'll be able to just plug in all the chat messages in here and they'll be able to appear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave those two on top for now. They'll be always there. I want to be able to just add on the bottom the rest of them, okay? So we're just gonna put another one. And I should be able to do something like V4, okay? And message index and messages. Let's just do messages, okay? We're gonna do that, and this will be message.name, okay? I know we don't have message yet, but that's that. Avatar, let's just leave it with what it's there now. And then we have the text. Oh, wait, you can just put Vue in here or something? We'll check that in a second. So let's just do here message.text, okay. Stamp, how many minutes ago, we're gonna do that, and center, not center, whatever, and background color. Let's leave that. When I save it now, it's gonna be, yeah, Quasar also shows you where the error is, so that's fun. So, yeah, what we can do here is constant messages. Okay, we'll just say there's nothing here for now. Massive messages. Messages. And I believe I should be able to describe it, okay? So the type will be something that, what's that star for? What the heck? Have name, which was string, text, string for now. Just those two, okay? This is not complaining anymore. Although, oh, it's complaining because we don't have vbind key. That's why we wanted the message and index. So, or no. We're gonna get the ID from the message in a second. So we've got that. And basically every time we get a thing, we'll just do messages push, user, and message for now, okay? We're just gonna keep adding to it. So if I'm gonna save, it's still it really wants those. So let's do key will be let's just build a quick key. Message dot name plus I'll straight up build it this way. We message name space dash space message text, and I'll just message name, message maybe date, okay? We're gonna do that. Let's just get the date. We had it somewhere here, right? And here. What else did we get here? User and message. We don't care about flags. ID. Is that the ID of the message or what? Or channel? Message type. User ID. Okay. Color badges. User state. Custom reward ID flags. Timestamp. There we go. A timestamp. So it'll be extra timestamp. So let's do it that way. So we'll just say that there's also a timestamp. And what is that timestamp? It's text, right? For now, it's text. Let's keep it as text, okay? And timestamp. Can we? No, timestamp is extra.timestamp. We'll figure out what to do with it later. Let's postpone as much as we can. Let's just make it look nicer so that we can comprehend our own code. That wouldn't hurt, right? So we should be pushing those, and because it's Vue 3, pushing is fine. And it'll be just timestamp. Okay. What's wrong now? Bind key directive to use variables which are defined by v4 directive. Key special children. What's wrong now? Expect the vbind key directive to use the variables which are defined by the v4 directive. That's what I'm doing. Oh, it doesn't. Wait. I need to do that, right? Yeah. Okay. So now I'm gonna go into Twitch chat again and say hello there. Enter. Nothing happened. Oh, nothing happened because I haven't exported it. Should I need to export it? Export const messages? Nope. How the hell did that work in Vue now? Let's go here. Wait, here? Yeah. Let's go Vue.js and look at their awesome docs. Okay. Whatever, tutorial? No. Quick start. Okay, we have full docs here. So let's go to the menu and we want composition, template syntax, activity fundamentals. We have ref and not ref. Oh, do we need to make the list ref? I guess that's what it is. We just need to make it a ref. And setup is special hook predicted. We just do that and we need to return it. But we don't need to return it because we have the whole other thing. Okay, so all we just need to do, I believe, is... Whoa, suddenly hello there showed up 4 times. What the heck? I guess it... What? What the hell just happened? I guess our timestamp freaked out or something? Oh, I know, because every time it refreshes a little bit, we just add to this guy without like resetting it or something. That's the thing. I'm sure that's it. So we're gonna fix it in a second. Messages will be a ref to this, okay? And I believe we need to import it. Save. Nope. Let's use value to read or write the value wrapped by ref. Dot value push. Right? Unresolved value. The property value may not exist on type. You serious? Ref unwrap. What the heck is that? Oh, okay. I had wrong logs here. Could not find. Can I just import it? Screw imports. Let's refresh the thing completely and do one more hello in chat, okay? Yes, there it is, showed up. So, okay, that was fast. That was actually pretty fast. So we have success. We we can display stuff. A message.name is a little bit wrong. Because we need this here. And text is correct, so we save it, and there we go. But now that we saved, this probably got here again. So how could we invalidate the other ones? I don't think we can. Do they have something like conf.js dot? They have like remove the whole thing. Aaron get hosted join. Whenever somebody joins the stream, that'll be fun. Raid, we connect, all those things. And we don't have, what's whisper? Yeah, we don't have a way to just reset it, unfortunately. Well, we'll restart the thing from time to time, why not? All is click, okay? We could just probably change the default value of the main layout. Where's the value for the thingy? Links list. We are not using that anymore. Okay. Left drawer. We start with true. We save it, refresh it, and there we go. It's instantly on. So that's great. That's progress. Yeah. So whoever wants to chat, I'll test one more. One more chat. Enter. And it shows up here. So that's awesome. That makes me happy. And it properly shows the name. Now we would just need to also show the time, right? So let's figure that out. Because we have that the timestamp. So maybe we could figure out how to change timestamp into the thingy. So let's do const times date is, could we just do that? And just shove it here. Date will be date to locale string or something like that. We probably could. Yeah. We've got this, we've got that. That looks decent. So let's add date. Really, oh, come on. Name is string. Text, timestamp, and date. Save. And I want to see if we can just display the date. Oh, it's how many minutes ago? Ugh. How could we do that? Actually, I don't remember how to do it in Vue.js to make it update automatically. Let's just print it out as, I don't know, message.date. And we just need to make it a value. Okay, save. Of course, this disappeared, but we can do another one. And validate. Okay, so the timestamp. What the hell is that timestamp? That's a random timestamp. Let's see what chat can tell us about it, because I think it's one of those, you know, crazy, weird things. So let's go to bum. so many things are on that I'm just losing it. This is the browser. This part of the browser. Chat, and let's say I'm receiving timestamp in JSON like this. Okay. What time format is that, and how can I convert it into proper JavaScript date? And send it. Let's see what it says. It's probably like the milliseconds since Unix. Yeah, epoch. There we go. So it said it's invalid date when I tried that. Right? Oh, because it needs to be... Shoot. It needs to be... not string. And that's it, probably. So... do we have that available in normal JavaScript? Number? No. Const timestamp. Let's do convert the timestamp to a number. Nope, timestamp isn't happy. From a string to a number. Constant timestamp is... what the hell? I'm just losing my mind. How the hell did you do that? I just went through 30 languages. The timestamp is not a... is a form of a string. How do I convert it to a number? First. Yeah, because there was like 30 different ways to do it in JavaScript. Capital N for number, right? Oh, so it is. Okay, good. So let's start with that, and now I should be able to just do this. There we go. Save, and maybe now it's gonna work. Let's see, we refresh. We just do boom and chat, and there we go. We have proper date. Oh, that is so good. So now let's ask ChatGPT how I would do that thing in Vue.js, and how could I display it in Vue.js where it says how many seconds ago the thing was posted. I provide it a date, and the number of seconds should automatically update. And big nice exclamation mark. So convert to the date, yeah. Calculate the difference between, yep. Display the difference in seconds. Use the set interval to update the, oh, every second. Okay, I see. Sorry. Okay. So we just provided the timestamp and all that. Current time is date time now, so yeah. Computed timestamp and seconds ago. Okay. And then on mounted, update time, interval. Oh, some. Okay. Okay. We can deal with that, I guess. Please write it in composition API instead of options API. By now it should know the difference, right? It was Sphere since Vue 3. So it'll be computed, unmounted, and on before unmount. Okay, so let's see. We don't care about props. We'll just receive it here. So it's set up. Current time will be referenced to now. Okay, sure. We'll just keep updating it, right? So let's do that. Let's just start setting things up. We have messages. We have the current time. Okay. And timestamp number is computed. Props timestamp. Okay. Don't care about that. Although the timestamp we could actually save as the proper timestamp. Okay. Let's just do that. We'll save it as timestamp. And we'll just need to mark it. Oh, it's already as number. Okay. So that's that. And now what? Yeah, we don't worry about that. Seconds ago. And this is where we compute it. But that means we will need to update the whole thing. So let's do seconds ago, which will be a number. And that'll be the one that keeps being updated, okay? So I guess I would need to make the whole computed messages. Shoot. So let's call it raw messages. Okay, we'll just do raw messages, okay. And then we'll just define constant messages, and that'll be the computed. And we just need to import it. So what can we do here? So in computed, we'll basically need to update everything. Yeah, so we'll basically do export everything that we already had, which was with that. Yeah, that won't be just an object. We need to go over every item. Ugh. So let's do constant messages, okay. And we do for, no. What am I doing? Raw messages dot value map over each message, yeah. And okay, we've got this closed. So for each message, we basically will return a new object where we just do the message. We'll just add the seconds ago. And seconds ago was math floor, current time value. Subtract this. Yeah, it's basically the same code. Yep. Okay. That'll be how many seconds ago? And that's the only one that we want to add right now. So yeah, let's do that. Should be good enough. And these are the messages. We can just straight up return that as well. Okay. What isn't it happy about? Oh, we need to. Oh, we need to close this one. Okay. There we go. So this will be our computer messages. Update time. Cheap viewers on something. Let's see if your message showed up. What the hell? Where is it? Oh, your message didn't show up here. Interesting. I guess because we just saved. Too bad, Merloos. Okay, in the meantime, so we've got that. We will need the other stuff that just keeps updating it, right? We have the interval. Yeah, interval will just have it as a variable. It's just gonna get updated from time to time. And on mounted, we're going to basically set it to update every second. Okay. We just need to import that one. And update time. What the hell is update time? Update time is a new function. Current time value is date. Okay. Sure. There we go. The function to update it. So on the interval, we'll just call update time, and that should trigger this to be recalculated. Okay. And on before mount, we just need to make sure we clear the interval. Yep. Good code, ChatGPT. So we just save it. And in a chat message, we will have the, for the stamp, instead of having a date, we'll have the seconds ago. Okay. And that will just not work for the existing random ones, I presume. Oh, no, because the existing ones don't care. So let me shut another thing. Voila. Okay, enter. Oh, it started in negative seconds. Okay, that's... Oh, I guess there's a difference between whatever Twitch has there or whatever I have there. Okay. I see. So I guess it doesn't matter right now what order I'm getting them because they come in instantly, right? So that should be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Let's keep it that way. What we're going to do is, though, use the because we are saving the timestamp that we received. So instead of saving a date, let's do a corrected timestamp, which will be basically current time. Okay. So we'll just get the current time value. Corrected time. Okay. We'll use current time. Okay. This way, every time we get a new message, we just said that, hey, the time is right now. This way, we'll display the seconds properly. Okay. So that's good. Then we can do something like, how do we calculate the actual time? Message timestamp. Oh, okay. And the current time is calculated how? Date now. We can just subtract that. Let's do corrected time. Okay. And let's see what happens if we're just gonna do that. Let's refresh. Voila, 2. Okay, it shows up properly. Although updates, what the hell are those updates doing? Huh, interesting. Yeah. I don't know why we're skipping seconds like that. So let's do it every 500 milliseconds and maybe it will just look a little bit nicer. Refresh. Let's do voila 3. Okay. What the hell? Why is it jumping around like that? Who knows? We have some kind of seconds going on. 200. There we go. Save. Screw it. We have enough compute to do things. So it'll be wall 4. Okay. That's more like it. Perfect. So let's leave it at just seconds for now. I don't care about anything else. Yeah. And then we do wall 5. Okay. They'll all update a little bit differently, but I don't care. That's actually funny. Huh. Okay, so that works. So now I would like to have those 2 messages on top for now set as the default value of what messages start with. Because this is messages is computed from raw messages. So let's do raw messages will be name will be person 1. Okay. Text is hello. Timestamp is now. Mine is 4,000 or whatever. Corrected time will be just the same thing. I don't care right now. Do we have anything else? Timestamp and date. Okay. And then we'll have another one. Person 2. Okay. Save. Save this person 1 and person 2. Okay, that's progress. I don't think Twitch displays any avatars, right? So we don't really have that. Okay. Not a big deal. Can we get like an icon or something? Because this is an avatar. Let's see if we can do something else than just provide a link. Here, chat message, right? We have this and that. We have default slot. Avatar stamp name slot. Okay, so we can have the slots here. So text send, text color, background color, all that stuff. And template slot name, so we could put whatever we want there. Stamp is there, and for avatar, we could just specify something that we want to put in there. So let's get rid of those 2 initial ones because we don't need them anymore. What we want is to specify that we have some other stuff there, like template for avatar. And instead of that, I would like to use like, let's just do whoa. Let's see what happened to it. Okay, avatar is now whoa, so that's good. So we should be able to use something like an icon. Q button. Don't we have like a separate Q icon or something? Q icon, okay. So that's that. So let's see if we can just put a Q icon. Is it like Twitch or something? Is there an icon for Twitch? No, there is no icon for Twitch, unfortunately, but I'm sure we can switch to better icons than this. Okay. Install icon library. I want MDI v7. There we go. So this will be in our quasar config file. So quasar.config. And here we have extras, and I want MDI7 because that's what I like. And I can have however many I want. So that means I should be able to just get the material design icons. MDI. Where is it? Material design icons. There was a separate website for it. What happened? MDI v7. Pictogrammers. Material design icons. I don't know. That's it. What the hell's going on? The original following Google's our largest. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah. So is there a search box for Twitch? There is. It's literally Twitch. So I believe here will be MDI-Twitch save. But yes, we have micro little icon of Twitch. So that's great. And now we can get back here to figure out how we can size it. With the size, right? Size. Okay. Let's try 4 RAM and we'll go from there. Save it and we can just keep looking. Whoa, now it's too large. 3. That looks good. Let's do 2.5. 0.4. Yeah, let's start with that. The funny thing is that Twitch looks like a message itself. So yeah, these will be messages from Twitch. So that's that part. And there will be username up there, how long ago it happened. And now another thing that could happen is that I would like to also, besides just this update time for the interval, I would like some additional interval. Okay, so let's do it in a way where so we have how many seconds ago. So I would like the messages to disappear if they're, let's say, 5 minutes old or something. Bum 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 bum. So let me think. We have this update time. Let's rename it to something like refresh messages. Okay. So we set the time, but I also want to do that raw messages value is raw messages value dot filter. Okay. Where we get our message and oh shoot. Because that means we're calculating timestamp and not seconds there. Because the seconds will be updating here, therefore we can't, because we have raw messages, they don't have the thing yet, but they have corrected time already. Okay, so I could use the corrected time. So let's just specify here on top something like constant max message live time, which will be 5 minutes, okay? That'll be maximum message timeline. That's how long. So we can do... So we have this... Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we'll do where did it go? First messages. Filter where message dot corrected time. Gosh, my brain is shutting off. We had where the message came, current time, so we could get current time, subtract when the message came, and check if it's larger than the thing. So so we have it here somewhere, right? The current time. Current time, the value, subtract the correct time, and is less than that. Let's do less than equals, okay? Just for fun. And that means that this is our thingy, and we can just close it here. Current time. Yeah, that should be it. That should update the refresh. I mean, that should basically remove all the old messages. So it'll be remove messages that are older than the max, this and that. And what else do we have there? So let's copy all this and let's do undo, because we had the whole thingy there. Okay, so let's do bam. And update the current time to refresh the messages timestamps. Okay. Now it shows up here. I'm gonna refresh. And after 5 minutes, they're gonna disappear. So let's change it to something like 1000 milliseconds time 5 seconds, right? And there we go. So I'm gonna type another message in Twitch. Another message. Okay. Shut up twice because I guess we didn't refresh. Or maybe we got an error. Let's refresh. And do voila. Enter. No, it showed up once. Okay, so that's good. That's good. And they just disappear. So let's get back to 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, so we have our messages that disappear. We have that it's from Twitch. We should have the name, who it came from. And what if I'm gonna write like some long message? Like I'm gonna try to paste that link. And enter. It showed up. I don't know why twice, but it showed up. Oh, because we changed the time. Okay, that's good. But yeah, that's good. If we're gonna get yet another, it's here and it's scrollable. So now the nice thing would be if we added the freshest messages on top, but that would be probably unlike what it usually is. So not the greatest idea, but maybe we could just do, you know, the whole automatic scrolling or something. So let's do what we usually do. Ask ChatGPT. Because I have no clue. How can I make a page to always keep scrolling to the bottom. I'm using Vue 3 and I have a little chat box. The div starts expanding when there are a lot of messages, but I want it to always scroll down to the newest one whenever one appears. Okay. Something tells me a little bit of JavaScript or something. Just something that sets the thing. So we'll need a reference, right? Okay. We'll need the reference, and basically every time we have scroll to the bottom. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. And basically every time a message comes by, like props message, whenever it changes, scroll to bottom. Yeah. So yeah, we could replicate something like that. Why not? Okay, this is the setup. Good. Okay, that's how we set up the reference to the thingy. Okay, makes sense. So let's do it somewhere before everything, okay? So our setup, we have to define our options, whatever, comfy.js. Let's just do that, and we have our chat box. And we're just gonna do here, I guess, ref chat box. How do I define it? Yeah, what doesn't like? Typo, I give you a typo. Okay, that's good. So yeah, now if we want to, whenever we get a chat, okay, we have good reference to chat box. Let's just copy the scroll to bottom. That's simple enough, right? And we get a chat box, scroll top, scroll height. We'll see if that works. I don't know. Unmounted is scrolls to bottom. We don't care about that. So then it tries to set up a watch. I guess we could do that. Let's just do it after this whole all shenanigans with the intervals and stuff. We'll just do watch on messages. Yeah, because that's the one we want to update. And no, that'll be just messages. Whenever there's something, scroll to the bottom. Is that it? Literally. Save it. Let's see if we get any errors. Because there's high probability that nothing works. Refresh. There we go. One big nope. Let's just ignore the whole watch for now, okay? And with watch, just need to import it, and that's gonna fix it. Oh yeah, it magically fixed it. So if I'm gonna start typing a bunch of bad stuff on Twitch, like here's a code, another code, and voila, right? Another code. Oh, look at that. Doesn't scroll down. Huh. And does it scroll down if I'll just... Doesn't scroll up either. Okay. So yeah, we need to figure that scroll up out. Ay. So why scroll to bottom doesn't work? Get the chat box value, and chat box should be just a reference to something. Let's just search for normal online code. Okay, there might be something more reliable there. let's do like that. Vue.js auto scroll bottom. Let's go to the bottom of div of Vue.js. There we go. 7 years ago. But answer 2023. Okay. Easy readable and won't hurt your brain. Use elements, scroll into view. Okay, as options you can pass it like behavior smooth. Okay. So you can have a method that's scroll to view. We just get a reference. Okay, so yeah. If we have that value set, yeah, if we have that value set, console log scrolling to bottom, okay? And else, no chat box. Let's just have that. Let's see if we start getting some info about that. Do we even have the reference to chat box? Scrolling to bottom. Yeah. And it happens every... Holy moly. A little bit too often, but it happens. Okay, so we're good with that. Scroll into view. And that'll be a little bit better. So let's do chat box.value.scroll into view. Behavior smooth. Still doesn't like it, but maybe it's gonna work. So let's just start with a bunch more persons. Save. Oh, look at that. It tries to scroll a little bit. Ah, so just, I see, we would need to get the last message. We need to literally get the last message and scroll that into view, because right now it just takes the whole chat box and tries to scroll that into view. Duh. So yeah, the solution would be, so let's get rid of this reference, okay? And after we have our messages, we're just gonna add extra div. It will be the reference chat box end. And that's it, just empty div. And let's make it a reference to chat box end. Okay. Okay, chat box and oh shoot. Let's just have it like this. Capital E, no, lowercase e, whatever. Yeah. And we'll scroll that into view. So we'll save it, and there we go. It tries to scroll the bottom thing into view. I'm gonna write something like, hello there. And chat. And it's scrolled into view. Bunch of those. Perfect. So that's that. And let's reduce that to 500 milliseconds. Okay. And do boom. Okay. Not the smoothest, because I guess it's being interrupted in the middle of the scrolling. Yeah, I'm already thinking about totally different versions of the scrolling, but nah. One day, maybe somebody will want to improve it. Yeah, I can scroll up and just gonna scroll down. Okay, so that's good. That's very good. I am satisfied with that, with this for now. So what we could do is probably one thing I want to change is have the chat on the right, because I don't want it on the left. So drawer, and it's just a drawer. If drawer open, show above. What if I'm gonna do R here? Save. Nope. What if this will be R? Save. Nope. How do I specify which drawer is right? Side is right. There we go. Perfect. It's that simple. Awesome. Each little success makes me happy. So right now everything's on the right. So what if I would want it where every time somebody posts something and it's a different person, it just shows up on a different side? I don't want to keep track of who's where and whatever. Like, you know, because I could make that, okay, this user always shows up on this side, this user always shows up on that side. But no, I don't like that idea. I would like it to be just, if it's the same person, again, or something, just show it as an additional message. And if it's not the same person, do something else, whatever. And, another thing is that, yeah, because right now these are all from me. They all show up as that. It'll be nice to have those other displays, but no, let's not keep it complicated. Let's keep it simple, right? So in our chat, we could probably expand our... First of all, let's get rid of all that. Scrolling works, so we have that working, okay? We have our first message there, we save it, we refresh it, and it's there. So let's do hard-coded person, okay? So we're adding messages here. And we would need to specify if they show up on the left or they show up on the right. So let's add a new property to our messages. Somewhere here we can just do side, which will be left or right. Okay. And and then we just can, okay, so we could probably do like get the last message. Yep. And then we'll do side will be if there's a last message. Oh, okay. So let's do so if there is a last message and the name is the same, it already knows about it, okay? Then we do the thing that side is last message dot side, okay? If not, it'll be on the right. The default will be on the right, okay? And let's do let, and if that side is right. We'll start with that. And then if last message and last message name is the user, or like is not the same as the user, you know, a different username, then we do side is, okay, well, let's just keep it simpler. Let's make the side to be on right. Boolean, okay? So we're gonna do let on right is true. And we'll do that on right is not on right. Let's just flip it. Okay. Okay, so we should do the last message. Okay. Side is not side. What the hell am I doing? On right. And true is the default value. So okay. So if there is a last message, we'll just take whatever it was. If not, and then if the user is different, just switch it, and therefore then will be on right. Okay. And this way, in our code to display it, we can basically do send is message on right. Okay. Sure. So we refresh, and I'll say something. Woo. And I'll say another something. Woo 2. I'll be showing on that thing, but if you would have somebody else comment now, it will show up on the other side. So it'll start looking like a conversation or something. Okay. Let me set a little break. I need a few minutes, and we're gonna do the YouTube stuff instead. Now, so we'll have both Twitch and YouTube. If that's gonna work, I'll be really, 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 really happy. Let's do this. Come on, start up Ubuntu. And let's do countdown, and we'll be, give me 3 minutes, okay? I don't need it to verbose. Oops. I guess I need to do that. I'll appear back in 3 minutes. Alrighty. I am back. Cool. Oh, message will get to 300. They're gonna disappear. So, what next? We need to figure out the YouTube, right? But could I make it like disappear on OBS or something? Because now I'm wondering, how do we even make it so that it just is transparent on OBS? I think ChatGPT can help out that. I wonder if we can just straight up set color to like transparent or something. I'm making an overlay website. Overlay as a website. Overlay for OBS. It's a website or web page, whatever. How can I make it have transparent background in OBS? Will it give me a decent answer or just a bunch of trash? Body, background color, transparent. That's it. Okay. Let's try that. So we would need to probably specify it in our layout. Can I do that? Style. We'll just do a crude version of style. It said background color transparent. Color transparent. What is it gonna look like? One as in style. Nothing. Nothing. I think that's gonna be problematic here. So let me grab that drawer thing and let's see if we can make the page transparent. That didn't work. What would it even look like if it's transparent? That's another question. And let's go to our page itself. Where do I have pages? Index page. Can I make that as well? Like style transparent or something? Okay, let's inspect stuff. See what is what. This here, and we have this and that. Oof. Maybe I can just embed it in OBS already. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it as a tiny little thing in a corner. Let's add a browser. There we go. This will be a own overlay. Whatever. Okay. And we're gonna copy the link. Okay. Okay, and there we go. A tiny little quasar thing. So look at that. Background already is transparent. Okay, so we already have some progress. It's just this background here is making it grayish, which is kind of cool. Where do I put it so that it doesn't drive everyone mad? So okay, it's just for us displays is not transparent. So let's see if we can continue figuring it out. Let's copy this thing for now. I know it's a mess, but whatever. Main layout, page container. If I'll remove that, save, still works. Okay. It's that, like, whoa, save, and yeah, it updates in there too. Okay, cool. Very cool. So the next thing to check is about the drawer. So if I'll make the drawer background, that didn't do anything. If I'm gonna go to the chat and go here to that div, make it transparent, didn't work. Template itself, I don't think so. Okay, so not that. Okay, but we can so far live with that because we can just have the page in the background. Did I have this somewhere? Okay, I don't have it anywhere else here, so that's good. In main layout, this didn't work. So I guess we need to investigate it. So let's see. Can I make just that a little larger? Yes, I can. Okay. So we have the header and we have the div for the whole thing. This is the QDrawer container. And if we go to computed styles, what do we have in computed styles? Come on, I want to scroll it up. Okay. Background color is not there. So QDrawer opener fixed right. Whatever that part is. This is like little thing, don't care. Full screen, QDrawer backdrop. That's the backdrop, okay? That's the thing that grays it out. Not the greatest, but we can live with that. Aside class QDrawer. And that has background color. That's what it is. The aside thing. So in theory, we could target it. But is it really worth it? Can we just make our own little flexbox thingy from scratch? I think we could do that, right? Instead of bunch of weird stuff. Yeah. Let's do that then. So in OBS, let me turn off this little overview thing because it's kind of pointless right now. Where is it? Here. Bam. Gone. So let's think about it. We put it back here. We don't need this anymore. So what we could do is in the layout, straight up, get rid of the drawer, okay? No such thing in that as drawer anymore. We don't need the left drawer open thingy. We don't need the toggle for the left drawer. Therefore, we don't need that button here. I save it, bam. Just have the heading, nothing on the right. That means that we can go to our index page and get rid of this image thing that we don't want. We can just clean this up a little bit. Okay. And do walala or whatever. That works. We have walala in the center. That's great. And we also want the Twitch chat. Save. And it's not imported. What? Oh, I actually need to import it. That's new. Okay, so we've got a chat. So we can get rid of the walala. But the thing is that I need it on the right. Therefore, I need to do the flexbox. And I hate CSS so much from that perspective. Well, let me think. Do we want to use flexbox or do we want to use grid? Because it would be nice to have this thing on the right, like, you know, chat on the right with a little bit of room on the bottom. And then to be able to position some other stuff anywhere else. So let's try to use a grid. Why not? But at the same time, we have this whole layout object. We might just abandon this whole layout thing in the first place. You know what? because we're not making a web page, we don't want it to start doing weird scroll thing, right? We want it to just, we want to have a control over it. Yeah. Let's try that. So we're gonna do it where we don't have the queue layout, nothing like that. The only thing we'll have is the router view. We'll just shove the router view here and that's it. And suddenly it doesn't work. Ay, ay, ay. Why doesn't it work? Do we have any errors here? Queue page needs to be a deep child of queue layout. Okay, so we go to our thing and we won't have queue page anymore. We'll be just with chat. Okay, now it works. Okay, we've got progress. We have just that on our thing. As template, I don't care right now. In the future, maybe I'm gonna make like a switch where I could have like a separate version of it to control some stuff maybe. Like, you know, bring it up on my phone and have a few buttons or something. While for the, I don't know. For now, this is good. Okay. Screw those things. Okay, so now let's learn the, whatever you call it, flex grid? No, just CSS grid or something. I recall there was a nice, simple little page for learning those things. Let's get rid of this one and let's do CSS grid. This complete guide, W3 schools, CSS grid generator, okay. An interactive guide to CSS grid. Isn't that like something good? Mental model. Oh, this is gonna be long. Yeah, number of children. That's cool. And okay. Okay. Oh, geez Louise. I guess we better read it because this is one of the fundamentals. Yeah. Okay, so CSS Grid is one of the most amazing parts of the CSS language. It gives us a ton of new tools we can use to create sophisticated and fluid layouts. It's also surprisingly complex. It took me quite a while to truly become comfortable with CSS Grid. In this tutorial, I'm going to share the biggest light bulb moments I've had in my journey with CSS Grid. You'll learn the fundamentals of this layout mode and see how to do some pretty cool stuff with it. We don't care about browser support. It exists now pretty well. It's been years. CSS is comprised of several different layout algorithms, each designed for different types of user interfaces. The default layout algorithm, flow layout, is designed for digital documents. Table layout is designed for tabular data. Flexbox is designed for distributing items along a single axis. CSS Grid is the latest and greatest layout algorithm. It's incredibly powerful. We can use it to build complex layouts that fluidly adapt based on a number of constraints. The most unusual part of CSS Grid is, in my opinion, is the grid structure. The rows and columns are defined purely in CSS. Yeah, so we've got like a header, we've got nav, main, footer, right? So we have the grid children and the grid parent. Okay. Yep. Cool. I like those little CSS perspectives. With CSS Grid, a single DOM mode is subdivided into rows and columns. In this tutorial, we're highlighting the rows/columns with dashed lines, but in reality, they're invisible. Okay. So notice how there's a dashed line there in the back that goes from top to bottom. It cuts through the thingy, right? You can't see it here, but it cuts through the header. So I guess the header is defined to be on the whole first row, no matter the width of it. I guess if the layout would change, then maybe those would change around too, how you define those or whatever. Okay. We'll see this DOM is subdivided into rows and columns until highlight the dashed lines, but in reality they're invisible. This is super weird. In every other layout mode, the only way to create compartments like this is by adding more DOM nodes. In table layout, for example, each row is created with a TR, and each cell within a row is using TD and TH, right? Yeah, this is our table layout. Unlike table layout, CSS Grid lets us manage the layout entirely from within CSS. We can slice up the container however we wish, creating compartments that our grid children can use as anchors. Okay. So grid flow. We opt into the grid layout mode with the display properly. So wrapper, display grid. So let's make it our page, right? That our page will have a div, which is wrapper. Yeah. So, wait, what the hell did you just click? Div. Okay. Class is page or like overlay container. Okay. That will be our CSS class. And we just save it. This should look the way it always looked. Okay. No big deal here. But now we can specify that overlay container. Should I put it here or should I put it somewhere else? Let's go to that whole SCSS thing. Okay, we'll just have it here on the side. And let's do overlay container. Okay, and we needed to do display grid. Inline grid and other things, okay? So, did anything change here? Nothing changed here, good. But default CSS grid uses a single column and will create rows as needed. Based on the number of children, this is known as an implicit grid, since we aren't explicitly defining any structure. Here's how it works. So we just, every child will add another row, and that's it. Yep. Implicit grids are dynamic. Rows will be added and removed based on the number of children. Each child gets its own row. By default, the height of the grid parent is determined by its children. Okay, it grows and shrinks dynamically. Interestingly, this isn't even a CSS grid thing. The grid parent is still using flow layout, and block elements in flow layout grow vertically to contain their content. Only the children are arranged using the grid layout. But what if we give the grid a fixed height? In that case, the total surface area is divided into equally sized rows. There we go. That's what we want. And we want height to be, what, 100%? One of those weird ones. So let's do height 100 view. Do we have some word issue already? Yeah. Save. Refresh. And it's good. No problems with scrolling so far. So that's great. And that means that whatever we start adding, we'll just do that. We have one element only. Grid construction. By default, CSS Grid will create a single column layout. We can specify columns using grid template columns property. So in our style, we have the parent and grid template columns 2575. Look at that. And just like that. Okay. And then we have just two children. So let's do it like that in our code. If I'm going to specify this, okay, and we've got this guy here. Now it's on the left because it tries to be in at 25. So what we can do here is that's our overlay container, and here we're just gonna do Q card whatever. Doesn't like something. Missing end tag. Yep. So now we have a card that's like here and the rest will be on the right. So if I would do it into 35, it's gonna actually extend to be larger. And if I'm gonna 65, it's perfect sizing. Nothing goes out of anywhere. So let me just type a few messages. Like whatever. More spam. Okay. Another message. Another message. And another message. Scrolls, but the whole page scrolls. Oof. Ugh, ugh. So, okay, I see. So I would just need to make this chat to be height, that specific height and scrollable. How could I do that? I wonder. Let me just use chat on the other thing, or here. Why not? New page. I have a chat window. Chat component on my website. It's 100 in height. I want it to be scrollable and never grow over that height. How can I make it so that if there's too many messages, one will need to scroll within that div and not the whole page. Okay. Okay, overflow Y auto display flex selection column. Ew. Overflow auto. Enable vertical scrolling for messages. The height, enable vertical scrolling. Okay. So in a container, let's try to do that. We're just gonna add that. Where's the code? And our template, we have the not my layout, chat. Let's go to the bottom, style as CSS, and we do width, max width 400, whatever. We'll need to change that. So let's do class is chat box, sure. I'm gonna take those out. So we have chat box, and we just need to specify additionally the, what was it? Overflow Y auto. Okay, that's first step. And then each message needs to have that. Ew. Let me just check if it just gonna work on its own. Okay. And let's add those stupid extra messages because this is getting stupid when I need to send 30 messages through. Okay, still the whole page scrolls. So what if I'm going to do style is, or let's do class chat message. Okay, there's no other class here. Yeah. So let's do within the chat box. Okay. We have the chat message. And we just need to do overflow. Why is this? Save. Still not bright. Okay. So let's continue ChatGPT suggestions. We need the display flex and flex direction column. Okay, that's doable. Save. And then the other one, the message will be here like this. So that's still not it. And nothing magically happened. Ha! I knew it. So I want to specify the height is 100 BH. And oh geez, now each message is scrolled separately. That's better. Oh, that works. But this is still kind of wonky. What the bleep is going on? Refresh. Okay, so overflow here, save. Yeah, this needs overflow. Display flex. Not entirely. Do we need this? So we kind of have like padding or something. What the hell's going on? Inspect it. Because this is very weird. We have the chat box. Okay. And then we have this justify center, and we have this margin around. That's what it is. So let's get rid of the margins. Or PA will be padding. Save. Now it's good. Okay, now it's good. Okay, good. So our chat box is okay, I see. What if I'll define padding on the chat box? Q padding all medium. Still good. Okay. But I actually don't want it padding because like XS super small. Yeah, there we go. Okay, looks like we have one problem solved. Is it like super ugly? Width and height specified. Do we need those width specified? Not anymore. Save. Oh, okay. How do I make it 100%? There we go. Okay, and I just add something and I show up on the left. Good. So we'll be able to control it probably from the grid. Can I make it is it like auto and right will be save? That's good. I'll make 30. It's gonna do it. If I'm gonna make it 400 pixels, it still works. Awesome. Okay, so we already have so much stuff that we want here. The only thing is I would like to have this chat not go too much down. Yeah. And is it transparent? It's not a question. If I'll re-enable here, the left is not transparent, the right is. Okay. Okay. So why is that? Our chat here, it doesn't have anything that says the background color is the thing. Our index page doesn't specify it either. What the heck? Why is the right side transparent while the left one isn't? Oh, because the left one is QCard, and QCard basically makes itself not transparent. Okay, so I can just do, instead of QCard, just put in hello. And it's transparent. Everything but the hello. Yep. Hey, that's awesome. Huh. Okay, so if I would have it here, like I would need to have it like a full screen. Oh wow. Okay. Properties. What if I want a full screen, but zoomed in or something? Not sure that would be that easy. What the hell is the full HD resolution? I mean, 2K resolution. 2K resolution. Res X. 2K screen resolution. Res Y will be 1440, but X is 219.160. What the hell is the resolution? I don't mind remembering the 1080p, but I just can't remember the other ones. 2K screen resolution 1440p. That by that. Okay, I see. 2560 by 1440. Okay, and if I'm gonna make it full screen, message will be super tiny. If I'm gonna just make it on OBS smaller, suddenly everything else is gonna get super tiny or just pixelated or blurry. OBS zoom overlay. Maybe you can. Maybe there's something with like CSS. Can you use CSS to force a website to be displayed zoomed in by default? Using the zoom property or using transform scale. Aha, that would be something. Let's see if that's gonna work. Let's go here. I'm gonna go to pretty much here. Zoom, save. It's zoomed in. 2.0. What the hell just happened? Why those messages are scrolling all the way up there? What? Let's see what happened here, because something tells me things got, whoa, real wonky. Yeah, the whole page is now messed up. Okay, that wasn't a good option. Okay, let's undo that, because this is bad. Okay, now another option. Let's think about it. Could I make just a specific HTML element to render twice the size, the element and all the sub elements? I think it should be possible, right? Just to transfer scale. Okay. Okay, so I could make the chat box scale twice, right? Okay. Will that break VH and 100% break height and uh-oh, it should. Huh. See as variables, manual scaling. So let's just see what happens. I want to see what happens if we're gonna scale just the chat box. Save. Oh, the same thing, right? Yep, all wonky. So not an option. Too bad, because I started liking it, and I like the way it shows up from the quasar itself. Shoot, what? Why did they all disappear now? Is it after 5 minutes? That's why? Let me just type in hi there. Okay, a bunch of them showed up? What is going on? Turn off? Can I just do refresh? Okay, the whole thing broke temporarily. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Let's leave it the way it is. Let's just quickly look into that YouTube. We can fix the rendering stuff later, right? What is going on here? Okay, so with the YouTube, we had the YouTube example here, right? Let me just see here again if this is the YouTube.js, not this. YouTube.js. Simple deployment, cross-platform. So installation. Dino requires runtime of the following features: fetch and event target. Browser usage. To use, you must proxy request through your own server. You can see our simple reference implementation in Dino. Okay, I see. You may provide your own fetch implementation to be used by which will use to modify the send request through a proxy. Okay, so all right. So I guess maybe we'll do it next live stream. Next Wednesday we'll be able to continue. Yeah, let's do it that way. Next Wednesday we're gonna continue working on this overlay. We're gonna do the YouTube part, which will involve writing a little server, and maybe we'll make it so that the browser itself doesn't, like, even this current chat that we have right now, it won't live in the browser. The browser will just reach out to the server, and the server will be providing all the messages. And I think this will simplify our front end, because both types of messages will basically send us the same thing. We'll be able to stop sending the old ones, and front end will just have the most recent messages whenever we're supposed to be sent, whatever, a little bit more cleaned up. Maybe not showing up in an instant, but it should be that. So yeah, that's that. So again, thank you for watching. You can always like and subscribe, leave some comments. You can follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you on Friday.